Welcome back, everybody, back to the stream. So happy to have all you guys watching my channel, and I'm happy to just keep pumping out these great Hogwarts Legacy gameplays that I'm doing. Well, the fact that we left off, just want to let you know that me and Professor Fig went back to the chambers to go talk to Charles Redwood to let him know that the one and only Redwood knows not only that he was a keeper. And now they're down in this dungeon area that Mr. Rebel was going to open up for me. And while I'm in there, I got to do some other little maze things that the game's going to throw at me, but ain't nothing that I can't take care of. But guess who's back? Another Guardian, known as Megatron number 2. That's right, I said it. Megatron number 2 is back. Had to fight him, and you know what had to happen to him. Shot, I must say. I ain't gonna say it. You guys just sit back, relax, get your favorite beverage, get that side of popcorn, and watch the show. Alright, that's cool.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I stood in the water, so he was gonna come back out to me.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts.
Cool, I don't mind taking their stuff that they left behind. You know me, I'm taking it all. I don't think you should have drunk that, but alright. I know I wouldn't have.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, I found some crap up there.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align? Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
This one right here.
Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Who the first one going in the coffin? That's what I want to know. Well, he lucky he can see me. That's a wrap for you.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Show yourself!
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination.
Ain't nobody tell you come out of here. Who told you to do that?
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Who said that? Then go look then. What the hell was that? Get him, get him, get him, get him. Put him in a coffin.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
He's right about that. There's only one way to find out. You would have fell off that. I'd have laughed. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a master up here. You know, I gotta get everything, kid. It's like how they do to us, we gotta do to them. Let's go find out what's going on in here.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
How the hell all of this is in this tent is what I wanna know. Excuse me.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Alright, you got it, boo. You too. You over there running around and stuff. Better stop running like that. So you're gonna get choked up.
Someone's here. I sense it.
Yeah, go find out what that was.
Don't know what Victor was saying.
Shut your behind up. Put him in a coffin.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding.
Revelio.
Selling the poaching out.
You got a good time watching? Put him in a coffin.
Revelio.
Thought it was nice to do that to animals? Okay. So I'll put you in the damn coffin. Look at this. Can't believe that.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Something bad.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Let's do it. I know exactly what I'm gonna do too. That's number one.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Okay, we won't leave it there. Don't worry. Let me just get ahead and steal real quick. I'll leave that there. Well, you know what? Grab it out right now.
Hello, Hamora. I have the egg.
Ready. Element of surprise. What will you buy us a few seconds?
Don't worry. I got something for you fools.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Stop right there.
I'm embarrassed for you.
She looks so hyped in the face about it.
Incendio! This way!
Right, help me get up out of there. Shoot, stuck.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
My man, what you smiling
I don't
about?
think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Alright.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book of intermediate information in the library. I didn't even know somebody was down here. I wonder how the hell you get there. I didn't even see that. I'm gonna try to see if I can make my way to that person.
So this is the underground harbour.
I ain't never been here before.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio.
My man said, what happened?
Revelio.
There you go. I knew there had to be a page in here.
Revelio.
Where is it? Okay. could have sworn I just seen it. There it goes.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't you see that?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally,
Hello,
if
Gareth.
you ask me.
So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
About the triptych. Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.